Few Indonesian meme that I wish people knew. I swear to God, my people are one of the funniest bunch on the internet, despite all of the questionably concerning things that happen in our country nowadays. I can't help but be impressed and ungrowing concern about how creative and funny Indonesian are. Here I will show you some of my favorite memes that we come up with so you might enjoy it with us as well. The first one is Rayap Besi, or iron termites. If this is not one of my favorite, just hear it on its glorious melody, guys. I swear.
Di antaraku dan besi, di antaraku dan besi, cuma besi tak ada yang lain. Ku gergaji langsung ku kiloin, rayap besiku tak main-main. Walau pompaku yang pasti rutin, awalnya ku cuma cobain, tapi ku ketagihan.
Okay. I will give you a little context on what this song is all about. Basically, Rayap Besi or iron termites is a mocking name given to this very specific group of people that love to steal irons and other steel materials from all sort of places. Whether it's someone's fences, the public seating that has iron materials in it, even old train tracks, or even bridges. You might think, wait, isn't that criminal? Should the authority be concerned about that, Cheros? And to that, I will just... Anyway, so people start to call these people Rayap Besi or iron termites due to their nature to ruin people's belongings and those highly concerning activities. The thing is that since nobody did anything to stop them, people ended up taking this as part of, dare I say, cultural phenomenon that is being recorded and posted by other people for fun. Here I'll show you some of the example. I think it's very concerningly funny. I guess the way us Indonesian cope with a lot of things is just by making a meme out of it. And the joke got even more popular to the point that this song appearance, and who am I kidding, the song is actually very fun. Actually, I know iron termites because of the song itself. At first, because it's not happening in my place, fortunately enough. But anyway, here I will give you the translation of the song so you know what the lyric mean. Between I and the steel, between I and the steel, it's just the steel. There is no any other. I saw it and immediately sold it. Iron termites can't be underestimated, despite the need to pump it every day. At first, I was just curious, but now I'm addicted to it. Just to clarify, despite the need to pump it every day is as in they need to get daily minimum requirement to make money out of this activity. So yeah, iron termites, am I right? You could search Rayap Besi on YouTube or TikTok to find even more of these very questionably funky little things that this individual pull off. Or tell me in the comments below if you are Indonesian and have funny video revolving around this because I'm totally down to see it. The second one, Ngotak and Ngotak dong. This one is interesting because there is this one specific picture, you could see it here. Okay, so let me explain it to you starting from what Ngotak means. Ngotak is roughly translated into having no brain. The joke is supposed to be a pun between the word kotak, square, and otak, brain. In Bahasa Indonesia grammar, if both words were transformed into verb, they would both be ngotak. So the picture is supposed to illustrate that Jerry isn't square. But since the similarities of both words, it becomes a pun when someone is being stupid on the internet, so people start sending this picture in the reply. They typically reply with ngotak dong, basically the same word in reverse that insists on the user to start thinking or using their brain, with the same punchline being that Tom is exactly square on the image. Things got suddenly big on the internet some time ago regarding this meme because of this very cute cosplay of this user, Tomozo Americo. Look at this. Exactly the picture. So yeah, because of how familiar the cosplay is, a lot of Indonesians come to this specific post and start commenting on the inside jokes that slightly confuses the Japanese creator. It was very wholesome though. A lot of Indonesians ended up explaining the term and the pun itself. They ended up editing the cosplay and posting this to join in the joke, and everyone is very happy about it, me included, because they're just joining in the joke and it's becoming more wholesome because of them. Man, I really like it, okay? The third one is Danaga. Danaga is a very particular meme that happening inside of this mystical place that was called Indonesian Twitter. Here is the screenshot. I will translate it to you later. So this is a really popular interaction happening on the Indonesian part of the Twitter. The main context was supposed to be a discussion about livestock that are being sacrificed as kurban for a popular ceremonial event in Islamic religion. But this particular part of the discussion got highlighted so much that many people start referencing Dan Naga in other conversation due to this user at 3tkj underscore insisting that Naga or dragon should be considered kurban animals. I will not translate the whole interaction so you can understand what happened. The first person, user at Mufti underscore Sunan, said animals that could be used as kurban, animal that for sacred ceremony in Islamic religion belief, are livestock such as cows, goats, sheep, camels. Dragon is not a livestock example, therefore could not be used as kurban. Besides, animals with claws are not allowed to be consumed. This was replied by user at 3tkj underscore. But what if we start breeding dragons? If the claw that was the problem, then cut it. As you can see, they are very insistent on this dragon thing. Still, the user at Mufti underscore Sunan passionately explained, even if the chicken is livestock animal, it still does not count as kurban. Only livestock such as camels, cows, goats, and sheep and such. And dragon, the user at 3tkj underscore said. At that point, there was so many other people replying. One that caught attention was this user, Suga Futures, that said, "Don't you insist on that? I swear to God, I will beat you so you could turn into dragon yourself." That's literally was the whole interaction, but it got so funny because this user kept insisting that Naga or dragon should be part of the kurban, and everyone keep telling them that no, it's not supposed to happen. Please understand. And this the user Mufti that keep trying to tell them very passionately, try to just explain it, and this person still insists. That's why everyone's so caught up with this whole interaction, because, well, I guess dragon is not exist in the first place. Why are you so insisting on using it as korban? So yeah, thus Danaga meme born. Everyone start to add Danaga to any discussion just to piss the other person, and it becoming a whole thing. You go joining in and also comment Danaga in the comment below if you want, by the way. The fourth and the last one is tergantung orangnya. Are you familiar with that one meme of elephant inside of a room that said "address me"? This is some sort of Indonesian version of that meme, but in different contexts. Okay, hear me out. So, typically whenever someone online decide to ask some question that is situational and could have different answer depending on the details of the situation, people would say, "Ya, tergantung orangnya," which mean, "Ya, well, depends on the person." For example, someone will ask, would you prefer someone that's straightforward and blunt to a fault, or you prefer someone that is much more careful but oftentimes does not say things truthfully to your face because they might think it should be not discussed? Then the answer will be vary from person to person, which means this will be the perfect time to use this meme because of how often this type of question come up. But yeah, tergantung orangnya, depends on the person, is the picture of someone being held on a tree because it's a direct translation, same case with Ngotak, in bahasa Indonesia. Tergantung can be both depends or roughly translated into being hanged. So both can be interpreted as depends on the person and the person is being hanged. Quite funny, right? I'm not totally over explaining and ruining the whole jokes. Am I right? I'm sorry. Anyway, now you know that we are just like everyone else on the internet, just as silly and have our own inside jokes and culture. Now you can join in the fun as well with some of these bangers. You could say Danaga randomly, or you could use this Ngotak picture or this tergantung orangnya picture, and you will understand it and joining us as the Indonesians, you know? Well, anyways. Yeah. So, you saw this channel and watch it until the very end. You can hear the scuff recording. There is chicken on the background, or someone's just moving around stuff, or some girl screaming on the background maybe. Very typical Indonesian if I say so myself. Anyway, if you want to support this channel, it will be very great if you could subscribe, like, share this, or also help me on my Patreon. I will put all of the people that supporting me by the end of the video. And also, well, I could also put you here beside me, one of you, randomly, if you're interested to become member of my Patreon. Anyway, thank you, bye.